Hi there everyone, this is Darkside2K7, aka Sun Sky Chaser. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday or whatnot. I was relaxing in my wonderful room and was just going to rest up after a hard days at work. I put pride in my work whenever I go to my jobs and whatnot. And then I heard some news that I couldn't help but to laugh. Yes, it's another one of those LeBron James bullshit. And there's two stories that's featuring this jackass. I guess I can do it in one video. Seems like it's really interesting. It'll be about two articles. One where he finally admits that he is fucking woke. Took him this long to actually speak out about it. And another one about him gushing over Brittany Griner coming home. Yes, we got Brittany Griner home, but not a Marine, and we had to trade a dangerous, murderous arms dealer to do it. But I'm saving that one for tomorrow. But let's read this here. Of course, I'm reading this from Media Act. LeBron James calls himself woke. Wants to hold media accountable for not asking about Jerry Jones. Because of course you would. Of course you would. The only reason why you're acting like this, like a little bitch that you are, LeBron, is because you feel like everyone has to tell you about what you think on this one. Like anybody gives a fuck about your opinion. NBA star LeBron James calls himself woke and explains why he criticized the media for their lack of questions surrounding Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones' controversy. The Washington Post published a story about Jones, who was 88, that contained a picture of him at a high school in Arkansas when he was 15 years old. James stood behind a group of young white kids who barred a small group of black students from entering the building. Actually, he was just standing there. LeBron calls out the media at his presser when no one asks his thoughts about a leaked photo of Jones, who owns the team that in that other sport, of course. I was wondering why I haven't gotten a question from you guys about Jerry Jones' photo. But when the Kyrie thing was going on, you guys were quick to ask questions about that. LeBron James said, I'm not saying King James. I'm not saying the king part because he ain't no fucking king. LeBron James' HBO show, The Shop, posted an alternate broadcast on Amazon Prime's Thursday night football game between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Rams, which, by the way, Rams won that game. James co-host Paul Rivera asked him about the exchange between himself and the media. What prompted the moment, Rivera said. Why did you feel that was the right moment to get that off your chest and ask that question? Just accountability, man. LeBron answered. The media is so quick to hold us athletes, especially us black athletes. Yes, of course, LeBron, especially us black athletes, because you gotta put the race into that one, you fucking moron. Always hold us accountable. James began to list the ways the media held athletes accountable. We can't make mistakes. James added, we can't do this. They want to bring up everything. He explained that he wanted to turn the tables on the media and hold them to a higher standard. I want to hold the media accountable. James continued, the fact that they didn't ask any one of us. I'm just holding them accountable. Let them know I see. LeBron explained, I am definitely woke, that's for sure. Yeah, you're woke and you're a fucking idiot. That's how I'm putting it out there. And also he did brought up the Kyrie thing. Oh please. The reason why they went after the Kyrie thing situation is because went very hard against Kyrie is because he didn't want to take the jab. He didn't want to take the elixir, and they were mad about that. So they really hopped on Kyrie really, really fucking bad. Really fucking bad when he shared a link to Hebrews to Negroes, and the fact that no one will hold Amazon accountable, especially the NBA, is very shocking. Especially the NBA, considering the fact that the NBA didn't want to make waves against Amazon because of one reason and one reason only. And you know what that is, my dudes? Because the NBA want to play their games on Amazon. Because just like how the NFL is playing their Thursday night games on Amazon. Because at the end of the day, it's all about money. All about money. I think that's the reason. And also, why the fuck would anybody want to care what you fucking think? You idiot. Oh, but it gets even better. Here's another one. LeBron James is happy to see Brittany Griner released from prison. Gives kudos to Biden and Harris. NBA star LeBron James is joyful to see the WNBA star, I say that with less enthusiasm whatsoever, Brittany Griner was released from a Russian prison and gave credit to President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris for her release. Griner was arrested on February on drug smuggling charges for bringing less than 1 gram of CBD oil into Russia. The White House announced they traded Griner in a 1-for-1 prison swap that sent Russian arms dealer Victor Bout to Russia in exchange for Brittany Griner's release. Bout is known as the Merchant of Death. James' show The Shop did an alternate broadcast on Amazon Prime Thursday night, and he took the time to share his thoughts about Griner returning to the United States. James did the broadcast remotely because the Lakers were on a road, while his two co-hosts, Maverick Carter and Paul Rivera, did the show from the Shop studio. Rivera addressed the news that Griner's freedom and asked James for his thoughts on the situation. Obviously, major news. Brittany Griner's come home today. I know they've been championing her all offseason to getting her home. Rivera said to James, "What were your immediate thoughts when you heard the news?" Before we get to his thoughts, also want to give love and support. There are a lot of more Americans that are detained around the world, unlawfully detained. Carter added to James' response. Shout out to them. We're hoping they get home soon too. Yeah, we should have gotten Paul Whelan home too, but we had to get Brittany Griner home. She's a priority because nothing screams priority because she's black and lesbian, which is obviously the main reason why she came home. Hey, Chris. James was happy to see Griner was released from prison and comment how much this meant to her family and basketball community members. Okay, when this person was writing this article, he put 2 ands in there. I mean, listen, dude. I know you work at a social media at a news site. At least proofread your shit before you send the article. Like, Jesus Christ. I think it's a great day. James answered. For us as Americans, having BG back in the sports world, just having her presence back. Her wife misses her, family misses her, the club misses her in Phoenix, and to have her a part of the basketball brother and sisterhood once again is a big day for us. Big day for them. Not a good day for Whelan's family. LeBron pivoted and thanked the Biden administration for bringing Griner home and recognized people like former Marine Bob Bennett, who is still in prison with him. Kudos to the president, kudos to Kamala Harris, and everyone that had something to do with it, James added. Like Mav said, there's a lot of people unlawfully detained right now. We hopefully can bring them all back. Absolutely, both Rivera, Carter answered. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They're not going to get her back. Get her back. I mean, if the only reason why Brittany Griner has came back because like everyone's saying it is. The only reason why everyone including athletes and celebrities was pining for Brittany Griner's coming back to the States was because she's black and a lesbian. That's all there is to it, man. And I don't get the joke. I don't get the fact of how she was lawfully detained. She wasn't. She broke the law in the country. She broke the law in a different country. And when I grew up, I saying if you break a law in someone else's country, you have to serve the punishment. But no. And besides, I'm pretty sure everyone is saying this next part too. Next part too is that it's funny how she broke the law trying to bring in some weed. She got arrested. Yet she get out. Yet thousands of people thousands of people in California who are currently in jail on weed charges, they're not getting out either. They don't get no preferential treatment. I mean, yeah, but you know, it is what it is, man. I feel like it's kind of fucked up how Kamala Harris saying is going after Russia for the weed laws, yet when she was a prosecutor in California, she locked up motherfuckers for weed. And they're still locked up for that crap. They're not getting, and there's nowhere to get out. So yeah, I can totally see how they get a bit angry at this one. And also need I remind you, we have to bring up the whole Victor Bout thing, because we just to put this out there, and I said in another video, we traded the Merchant of Death, a notorious, infamous arms dealer who sell guns and weapons to the highest bidder to cause death and destruction in the world. A man whose life and infamy was made into a Hollywood movie known as Lord of War, starring the GOAT himself, Nicolas Mother effing Cage. We traded a murderous bastard to get a fucking basketball player, and not just a basketball player. I mean, not just an NBA player, a fucking WNBA player. I mean, sorry. It still boggles my mind. And we have leverage. We had fucking leverage, but we decided to do this because, you know, oh, this is important. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what kind of evil, fucked up shit this guy's gonna be planning, because now that he's back in Russia, now he's free. But I will say this: I'm scared as hell. But all these idiots, they're just happy that. But all these idiots, just like that brain dead mofo, is happy that Brittany Griner's coming home. Could have gotten a one on two deal, but no, we gotta get Brittany Griner out, because, you know, and they say, oh, we'll find a way to get Paul Whelan out. They're not, they're bullshitting. I'm sorry, I know I'm bullshitting, and I know that, and no disrespect to Paul Whelan's family there, but come on. Let's be real. They're not gonna do it. This administration, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it, because it's like, what's the point? They could have leveraged to get two, but nah. They just treated that person in for one thing. Now they got nothing to get Paul Whelan out. All that over a fucking basketball player. And everyone's like, well, I'm pretty sure and what Brittany gonna do? Oh, that's right. She's not gonna change her way. She's gonna do the same thing what she always do. Kneel for the national anthem. Say how bad America is, being nothing but a ungrateful little brat that she is. She won't learn jack shit from this whole situation. Nope. None in the fucking slightest. I will say this though, if I'm not with Ukraine, I never had and never will be, but if any innocent Ukraine person is murdered by the hands or work of the Merchant of Death, The blood is on the administration's hands, and the blood is definitely on Brittany Griner's hands. Oh, and everyone who was pulling for her. But hey, you got her back, because that's all you care about. And and like I said, at the end of the day, the only reason, let's keep it real. They traded the Merchant of Death for a fucking WNBA player. A guy who has so much bodies on him. A guy who caught so many bodies. It has a list of anybody who killed him, and is going to be probably planning some fucked up shit for us. For a fucking basketball player, because he wants to smuggle something so he can get fucking blazed up. But like I said in my last video, I don't want to hear shit from this administration or anyone talking about gun control ever again. Cause trust me, when you did this along with that whole Afghanistan pullout thing, you lost that. You lost the right to bitch about, oh, we need gun control. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. And also, fuck you, LeBron James. The media doesn't have to tell you shit about any tiny little thing. Like anybody cares what the fuck you think. But anywho, that's just my 2 cents on the whole thing. I would like to know what you think about LeBron James being woke and trying to call out the media for not applying pressure to Jerry Jones. And also him gussing over Joe Biden and Kamala Harris bringing Brittany Griner home. Be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss out on an update, share with your friends, share with your neighbors, share with others, or enemies, either or. I try to spread out and everything. And I will see you next time in another video. I might do a live stream tomorrow. Probably me playing something while I'm watching the game and whatnot. So be sure to keep a close eye on that. Until next time, this is Darkside2K7, aka Solid Skies, just signing off. Thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot, and I hope you have a wonderful and safe evening. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and all that good stuff. Bye. Really, man? You think you're woke? You claim you woke? Bitch, you only saying that shit just to say relevant. Oh, and by the way, instead of you worrying about... Oh, and also, let me say something real quick before I end this. LeBron James, instead of you worrying about what's going on with Jerry Jones, worry about your team losing another fucking game. Especially something a 133 to 122 overtime loss against the 76ers. Yeah, that overtime game where you only scored 2 fucking points in that. I mean, shoot, if I was playing a basketball game and I'm in overtime, at least I score more than 2 freaking points. You more worry about that while the Lakers are now 10-15 and in 13th place of the Western Conference. Fucking clown.